I am joined now by a Salesforce partner who co-presented with me on a road trip, maybe in my first week at the company, more than 9 years ago. His company's founders discovered the power of the cloud on an internal housekeeping project, which discovered that their company had 900 servers for 1,100 employees. Somehow I've never been able to get those numbers out of my head. They broke out of that box to create one of the great Salesforce partners 10 years ago, and I really do feel that they've been an inspiration to me for my entire time here. So please welcome Chris Barbin, CEO and co-founder of Appirio. Chris, 10 years. That's a while. The Dreamforces back then were roughly the size of the employee town hall meeting that we had on Friday to get ready for this one. Can you give people a sense of just how remarkable the shift in perspective, the whole change of the conversation around what you do has been during that time?
Yeah, it's been an incredible ride. I would say that, back then, SaaS or cloud was meant for the SMB. It was meant, the thought was it didn't need services. Right. And we said, we're going to build a services company and focus on the enterprise. People were looking at us like, well, you're kind of crazy. You're probably going to go out of business. And so, but as you said, the Borland story was quite an inspiration for us to be able to rationalize 900 servers down to 100, kind of one of the first people on Force.com. And we've seen that shift over 10 years. It's actually not even now about, the cloud. The cloud's not in question. It's about transformation and a catalyst for change.
Now, among the organizations that I think we find particularly inspiring in your customer collection are the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. The things that you've been doing with them have been just breakout in terms of taking advantage of opportunity and addressing the challenges that they face. Can you tell us a little bit about what Appirio's been able to contribute in that environment?
Yeah, I would say LLS, and frankly, the entire nonprofit space has been a hot spot for us. We've seen a lot of folks, Child Fund, JDRF, ACLU, and then people like LLS really betting on Salesforce as a platform to drive a digital transformation. And with LLS, they're a 70-year-old organization. Their entire focus is curing blood-based cancers. And probably many people in this room have been part of Team in Training as a really cool fundraising vehicle. And so we're helping them rebuild that platform. But there's a lot of other fundraising initiatives as well as research initiatives that they're driving through the Salesforce platform. A really cool story and something our teammates, people at Appirio, they're really excited about because they're able to drive a cause themselves, not just work on a consulting project.
The other thing I'm finding in nonprofits now is that you don't have to drive technology into them as hard as maybe you did 3 or 4 years ago, because now they're realizing their served community is tech. They want an app. They want 24/7. They have that level of expectation of service that they get from an Uber or an Airbnb. It's got to be a great time to be doing what you do, Chris.
Oh, it's exciting. And I would say all the nonprofits, it's not pushing it into them, they are pulling this because as you said, a lot of the volunteers, a lot of the workers, a lot of the IT staff, again, they need it, they deserve it, they want it, and it's actually a relatively easy thing to stand up.
Well, congratulations on beginning the second decade at Appirio, and I'm sure it's going to be, continue to set a standard. Thanks, Chris.
Awesome. Thanks, Peter.
Julie.